Ensure this never happens again in the state of Georgia.
State Senator Greg Dolezal, who is on the committee and is one of the members running for higher office, said even though the case is gone, they can still learn a lot from Willis's testimony as long as she shows up.
I hope she'll show up. She was committed to showing up before and did not show up. And we need to ensure that Lady Justice indeed keeps her blindfold on. In this case, the blindfold was removed for political and personal ambition.
Senior judicial analyst, Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, always great to see you. Good to have you this afternoon. What is your reaction to the latest information in this case? It could be a hefty tax bill.
Well, it's a pleasure to be with you, my dear friend. Yeah, Fani Willis's behavior in the case, of course, was reprehensible. She engaged in an inappropriate relationship with the prosecutor. She used state funds to fund the relationship, and then she and the part-time prosecutor lied about it. But the real reason that these defendants can get their fees reimbursed is because the case was dropped. If you prosecute someone and they're acquitted, you don't get your legal fees. If you prosecute someone and they're convicted, they don't get their legal fees. If you start a prosecution and cause someone to spend a lot of money and then decide you shouldn't have prosecuted them in the first place, bingo, they're entitled to legal fees.
It's fucked up the length these people will go through, or they'll go to, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Man, listen up, man. You hear me? Hey, listen. I told y'all from day one, man, that Black Lives Matter shit. Man, this shit sounds stupid as hell, man. First of all, man, listen, I'm a human being with free will, man. Nobody hold jurisdiction over me, man. Listen here, my nigga, like, hey, Black Lives Matter, what the fuck? Man, listen. I don't need nobody to validate that my life matter or nobody to tell me my life matter, man. I was born into this world, man. I come from the divine, bro. Like, come on. I matter. I know I matter. That's common fucking sense, man. Universal law of self-preservation. My life matters. Survival, that's the first, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all don't be thinking y'all got mental restraints on. I know y'all slow as fuck. Y'all boxed in and y'all, you know what I'm saying? I've been out here like, come on. That's why I say I'm very intellectual, boots on the ground. I'm out here in the field, man. Listen, it's some shit that can't be learned in no school, man. You gotta be living this shit and y'all living and y'all learning. But, man, learning could, man, end up costing. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter. I don't need no motherfucker to tell me my life matter, man. Get the fuck up out of here with that shit, man. That shit sounds stupid. Just listen to how stupid that shit sounds. Try to treat me like my life don't matter. Look at these stupid ass bitches, man. Dumb shit.
Director of Black Lives Matter Oklahoma City accused of spending millions of dollars in donations that were meant for her organization.
Reverend T. Cherie Dickerson, a well-known activist in Oklahoma City, has been charged with wire fraud and money laundering.
KOCO's Jason Berger has more on the indictment.
It is always very humbling and a privilege to be able to do the best you can at what I call being community.
For years, T. Cherie Dickerson has made many appearances in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Thursday, she made her initial appearance in court, accused of using donations to the organization on herself. The indictment alleges the local OKC BLM chapter accepted charitable donations through its affiliates, and that Dickerson spent more than $3 million on things like vacations, clothes, and even real estate here in OKC. KOCO5 has interviewed Dickerson many times in years past. This was at a Black Lives Matter rally in May 2020.
We're here saying again that Black Lives Matter, as well as stop killing us.
Ilma again, right?
Federal prosecutors allege Dickerson was spending money that was supposed to be used for pretrial bail. for people arrested at protests following the death of George Floyd.
We are tired of not being listened to. We are tired of not being treated with the dignity and respect that they expect.
According to the DOJ, BLM OKC raised over $5.6 million, which included grants from national groups for that bail money. The indictment alleges Dickerson deposited at least $3.15 million in returned bail checks to her personal accounts. Dickerson posted a video to her personal Facebook page saying her attorneys advised her not to comment, but she did say, quote, "To many, this wasn't a secret. We know that it was coming, and so it has." And in that same Facebook video, Dickerson said these charges are common against people that do social activism work like this. The FBI OKC field office and the IRS led this investigation. In OKC, Jason Berger, KOCO 5 News.
Emotions soar from the mother of Breonna Taylor, who says people, including the local Black Lives Matter group and Representative Attica Scott, have only used her daughter's name. Thanks for joining us for Wave 3 News at 6. I'm Shannon Kogan.
I'm John Bold. The post is now circulating on social media after Tamika Palmer made it public. In it, she calls Black Lives Matter Louisville and Attica Scott frauds.
Wave 3 News troubleshooter Natalia Martinez with more now on what exactly Palmer said in that post.
There's one thing that is clear, and that's how upset Palmer seems to be. She said some people have raised money using Breonna's name, but they've not done a single thing.
Breonna Taylor's name echoes throughout downtown Louisville.
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor! But some of those very people, including Black Lives Matter Louisville and Representative Attica Scott, are now under fire by Breonna's own mother. In a post made Wednesday, Tamika Palmer criticized the two, writing, "I have never personally dealt with BLM Louisville and personally have found them to be fraud. Attica Scott, another fraud." Palmer did thank those like community activist Christopher 2X, Until Freedom, and some of the supporters downtown who she said have been there for her and, quote, held it down without wanting any recognition. She goes on to say some people have even raised money using Breonna's name, but haven't actually done anything. Quote, "I've watched y'all raise money on behalf of Breonna's family, who has never done a thing for us, nor have we needed it or asked. So, talk about fraud. It's amazing how many people have lost focus."
Of a nonprofit called Violence in Boston is facing fraud charges, accused of misusing grant money and donations. Monica Cannon Grant is a well-known activist for racial justice. She's accused of using donations for personal expenses, including groceries, car rentals, even nail salon visits. WBZ's Christina Hager talked to community leaders who say this arrest could hurt the movement.
Nothing to say as she walked out of court facing a list of federal charges. Violence in Boston founder Monica Cannon Grant. Famous for leading racial equity rallies from Boston to Hopkinton, now accused of using money from her charity for personal use, raising grave concerns among other black activists that her alleged actions could set them all back.
Philanthropic organizations, elected officials, and others who may now be less likely to give to what they may perceive as a good cause.
An 18-count indictment alleges Cannon Grant and her husband Clark Grant used Violence in Boston money to pay for personal things like hotels, groceries, car expenses, Ubers, restaurants, nail salons, and travel. A political adversary, Republican Rayla Campbell, stopped by court to air out her own complaints.
You could see it's all about her and making herself happy. And it wasn't about taking care of the people and really standing up.
The couple also faces accusations of falsely claiming pandemic aid money and allegedly lying to get a mortgage for this Taunton home, which was the subject of a raid last October when Clark Grant was taken into custody.
The field was shut down over there and it was shut down at the lights.
Neighbors say the road was blocked off and crowded with authorities.
You should either pay it back or do time or do something.
Cannon Grant walked out of the courthouse here on personal recognizance. Her attorneys put out a statement saying this case is based on incomplete records and they are certain she will be vindicated. In the Seaport, Christina Hager, WBZ News.
We need to just drop we need to drop some of these people. They are a danger to us. The rhetoric and the things that they do, the lies they tell, the policies they put in play, the bills they pass. They let illegal immigrants flood this bitch on purpose.